I ever tell you the story of the recruit that screwed over his drill instructor during field day? Let's talk about it. If you're a third hat on the West Coast, field day is a pretty big thing. It shows how much attention to detail you and your recruits have. It shows how much discipline they have. And yes, of course, it shows how well they can clean. So, as you can imagine, field day is sacred for those third hats. Now, on to the story. Let me tell you about the story of Recruit Acosta. Now, Recruit Acosta wasn't the worst recruit, wasn't the best recruit. He was just a recruit. So, it was the morning of field day. Normally, when recruits are at an event, that's when the houses get walked by the chiefs and the third hats. There can't be a single recruit on deck as the drill instructors are walking through and finding every single detail, every single discrepancy that they find. I like to call it like the Blue Falcon Awards. Yes, all the drill instructors start pointing things out so that way they can have like the best deck. Now, Recruit Acosta that day, he was late chow, and midway while he's eating his chow, his stomach wasn't feeling the best. Yes, as you can imagine, he had bubble guts. Now, Recruit Acosta, he has pride in himself. He was not going to shit himself. And he thought to himself, you know what? The squad bays are right there. I'll just run really quick to the squad base, take my dump, and then continue to the plan of the day. So Recruit Acosta just beelines it straight to the squad bay, goes in, looks inside, and notices that there's no drill instructors at site. And very quietly, without making too much noise, he makes his way to the head to go use the head. And my man lets it rip. Like my man sounded like a Harley Davidson in a freaking garage. But out of nowhere, he starts hearing some steps. Very quickly, his Harley Davidson starts sounding like a Yamaha. He starts hearing the steps getting closer and closer and closer. Now, Recruit Acosta, he is pushing as hard as he can so he can get all the shit out. As he opens his eyes, he looks at the black core frames. Keeps on looking up, green trousers, khaki shirt. It was his kill hat.
What the fuck are you doing? It's your last bubble got stuck.
I'm playing he didn't put his hands on him. However, he did get very aggressive in his tone. He tells him to get up, wipe his dirty ass, and get the hell out. Now the chief and all the other third hats come on deck to evaluate the deck. And as soon as they go into the head, they get the smell. Now you would think that, they lost because there was a whole streak mark on the toilet bowl, but that was not the case.
It was pube hairs.
For some odd reason, that will always do it. Anyhow, that specific platoon would always win field day, except for that one. They went last place on that one because of the pube hairs. So from that day forward, anytime any recruit would get IT, guess where Recruit Acosta was going? Ears! Acosta! Get your dirty ass up over here! And this happened daily all the way until he made a Marine. Now, one thing is for sure. The day of the Eagle Globe and Anchor ceremony, that drill instructor gave him his Eagle Globe and Anchor. And he told him, you screwed me over that day. And you took your punishment as a man. You never complained, not once, about it. You never even mentioned it to the senior drill instructor. And now I'm honored to give you this Eagle Globe and Anchor and call you my brother. Good job. Job well done. Moral of the story. Don't shit during field day. And if you're gonna shit, don't leave any evidence, to include pube hairs. If you have stories like this and you would like to share it, just send me a DM. Had her out.